The police are allowed to be here.
Yes.
We cannot keep them out.
They have the 99% swag.
I'm sorry, but we can't ask them. We can't get them out of here.
We can ask them.
All right. So the other thing that we have, did anyone wake up with a piece of paper this morning near their sheets? Okay. There was a proposal for how to go about talking to the marathon committee, and someone from that group is going to speak to it. How many people are familiar with the piece of paper that was distributed by people's heads last night? Okay. So the folks who had that proposal, I encourage you to disseminate the rest of those quarter sheets to the group so everyone can be as much on the same page as possible.
I'd like to see one.
Who needs one?
I do. Coming around. Someone want to see it? Decision-making process. Get another one? I don't.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, before I pass it on.
Okay. So his concern is about the decision-making process. Fortunately, this morning we do not have the luxury of the time to discuss the consensus model, 9/10 model. We're going to continue with the same model that we've been using before. We have to be done.
Who's making that decision? I mean, we could never...
I'm sorry. We have just over an hour to get this whole meeting done. Okay. So I'm going to open it up to the decision that we made last night to move, to decide if we have capacity to occupy both blocks or to occupy the south block. I'd like to get a straw poll first about what our capacity is for 9 a.m. Who is planning on being here at 9 a.m.? Please give your hand up.
Yes,
everyone, look around. Is this most people? Looks like it. Okay, so we have about the same capacity that we have right now here at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I'm going to open it up for discussion about whether we should move to the south, move to the north. I'm going to let Sid do 5 people, and then we're going to bring it back in and talk about it as a group, okay?
All right, now, listen. City of Portland has shown us a lot of fucking respect. The City of Portland has shown us a lot of respect yesterday and a lot of respect over the night. They didn't mess with us. They let us just go by. The cops were even supporting us yesterday. Now I say, if we just sit here and say fuck you to you guys and don't listen to a damn thing they say, that's not showing them any of the respect they showed us. And if we want to have any dignity, morality, or honor, we have to oblige our responsibility to show them the same respect that they showed us. I say that we listen to what they have to say and show them that we are cooperating just like they are cooperating with us, so that they know that we're on the same side here. I propose, regardless of whether we decide to stay here or not, we swell our ranks now as fast as possible. Ask your friends to come now.
Okay, I'm just going to interject really quick. The first 2 comments will not particularly pertain to the question of do we have the capacity to take up 1 block or 2. Please direct your comments in that capacity.
Well, that's not what I had to say. So.
Does anyone want to speak to the capacity issue? Get people who are going to speak to the specific question asked.
Sorry, back there.
Juan, yes, it is. Mike or Mike?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Now, as to whether or not we have the capacity to stay here, the point is we're already here. And with this marathon going on, that's going to be our big shot of publicity. And I think that if we were to like say we don't have capacity and move like the south block, then we're going to find it that we're going to be stuck there. And I say that because we are holding these 2 blocks down now, we can keep holding them down and not be forced off and shoved down into one place.
I got you.
Hi there, I'm Mike.
Hi, Mike.
I have a suggestion. Yes, let's show respect to the police. Let's cooperate with them. Let's take half of the park. Let's take that half.
That half's money.
I think this side personally, but whatever. You guys can debate. But like, what I want to say is we should take half of it. And my reason why is we need to maintain a tactical advantage.
Yes.
Our advantage is our numbers. Our numbers have thinned since last night. If you plan to go home or go to class, don't leave now. Wait until 10. Please go to class late. The police will not be able to know who's staying and who's going. If we maintain our numbers in a large group on one side of the park, it is a logistical nightmare for them to sweep us out of it. We can take all the space we need after the marathon.
I agree. I agree almost totally with you. I think. All right. I agree almost completely with him. All right. I agree almost completely with him. I think that the tactical advantage of not having them be able to shut us off, cut our ranks in half, and then sweep us out both sides is a good decision. Although, I think if you walk through both the camps, and I have, I think that this one is a better lot. There's mud all over the place over here. Everybody's set up on the dry. We try to put all those tents on this side, and we're gonna have people sleeping on mud. If we go over here, there's a more dry area. That is my only sort of point. I agree with you. You got it, you got it. I like talking about it. I've been talking tactics all morning.
Okay, I'm taking control back of the stack from where I had it. I'm sorry if anyone gets left out. I will try to include you again. The next person who I had to speak was here.
Mic check.
Unfortunately, we do not have the numbers to occupy both of these. Louder. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have the numbers to occupy both of these sides. Also, unfortunately, I believe that this is a corralling of our numbers. If we stay here, we are done. Excuse my voice, I've been yelling a lot. However, if we do plan to stay, I agree that we should take the better ground. We are a benevolent group. Remember this.
So, I have one thought about the occupancy. I believe that the most number of people in the smallest amount of area will give us a social advantage. Personally, as I walked through these camps this morning, I didn't come real into the social zone with a lot of people, so I didn't really create conversations with a lot of people. So the closer we are initially, I think the stronger we can be as we grow.
Yes!
I think moving to that park is probably a better idea since there is cooperation.
Can't hear!
People, which I think is important. To let them have the bigger half of the park. I think we need to show a spirit of cooperation with the marathon people. Let's let them have the bigger half, and let's show them that we are willing to cooperate, but we cannot leave because this is as important, more important than their event, and we have to stay and we have to do this, and we can't just walk away.
Mic check! Mic check. Mic check. There's people behind me that want to speak. There.
Yesterday, after finding out that a number of cities were... Yesterday, when we found out that a number of the cities that were joining us for the first day were told the same thing. They were told they had one park for the evening, then they could leave in the morning. I didn't think that was a good idea. I thought they were pushing us around. I thought that was a nationwide tactic. I thought that that was the government as a whole trying to approach the situation with a, okay. So point is the rest of the country is watching us after yesterday. We had the biggest march in the country. The rest of the people in this city are watching us, and I know personally there's not a lot of my friends and family that are paying attention. They are now. If they start paying attention and seeing us get arrested and have problems, the group that is potentially available to us this weekend will diminish. The group that we need is a big group. If we start getting arrested, people aren't bringing their kids down here. I didn't want to stay in this park either, but, or excuse me, I wanted to stay in the park as well, but I think really we need to work with them if possible.
Yeah.
We're doing one last person, and then we're going to bring it back to Stroppel.
There's one more person.
We have a medic station over here, we have Food Not Bombs over here, and we have an information group over here. And so there's a lot of things that have to be moved from over here to over there if we're going to move, okay? So like, I want to stay over there, but if the group wants to move over there, I'm not going to block consensus, okay? But we need to have a lot of help, and we need to make a decision quickly to do it. And one more thing, and there's a guy with pneumonia over there in the medic clinic on the cot right now. So keep that in mind.
I'll work for you all day. Okay.
Has anybody considered the option or the possibility that the marathoners might not want to work with us and might want to claim the whole space?
We should at least try. And then we can add to this proposal or come up with another proposal after this is brought up or denied to establish a timeline and like a backup plan on what to do. But we should at least try.
I was just wondering if that was considered.
I thought you gave... My fault. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. This is just in regards to the police negotiation. Does anybody else but me think that it would be wise to have minimal contact with the police as to at least stall them from invading us and breaking it up before we have all of the negotiation with the Portland Marathon completed?
Yes. Why give them information?
My question was exactly what our plan is if the marathon doesn't go forward. But doesn't go with us. But there was a proposal behind me that that we should move the time up in terms of our decision, because if we wait until 8:45, that is when the police are actually going to come and corral us. So we need to bear that in mind.
Yeah.
The police aren't going to corral us, Portland Marathon.
We're going to take one more comment, and then we're going to call it back to a straw poll, which is where we do the up and the down.
So, if we decide to negotiate with the marathon, what happens when they politely ask us to leave? If we negotiate with the marathon and they politely ask us to leave so they can have their run for charity, will we respect that?
No. I will not.
Why are we negotiating?
Yes. I'll sit here by myself.
This motion doesn't speak to what they say if they say no. The suggestion is that we try, and then after this is voted yes or no, we decide what to do if they do say no.
Okay, I appreciate everyone's comments. I want to bring this, because we have such limited time, I'm going to bring this to a straw poll. So a straw poll is where we're going to get a feeling of how people in the group feel about this specific proposal. I know that there are a lot of questions about what to do if and when it gets enacted, and how do we feel about it right as a proposal as it stands. Let's get some yays.
I can't hear you. Could you say that again, really?
What proposal?
The proposal that Ryan just spoke to, the proposal to take two councils and speak directly with the Portland Marathon.
Yes!
Marathon,
That's pretty much everybody.
Okay, what I'm seeing right now is that this proposal is passing. Is there anyone that needs to speak against, would like to speak against it?
Majority's already spoken. We don't have time.
Okay, this is a really difficult decision. Are the people who are raising their hands and concerns prepared to block this entire proposal for the entire group? Yes, we are. Okay, I'm going to let two people speak, and then we're going to bring it back. The two people who are prepared to block this proposal.
Process, we would be moving over there or over there.
Can you hear me? Alright, I have two ideas. Now, I just want people to think about these. I believe that occupying this park is a good idea. I believe that if they have two other parks, then we can have one park. Because this is our park too. And this marathon happens every single year. And there are thousands of marathons going on around the country. And how often does this happen? Another idea. Okay, this is not the police cordoning us off. This is a marathon.
Yeah.
The mayor's office put us in this park knowing that the marathon was going to take place.
Yes.
And knowing that we would fight against it,
yes,
and we would look like crap, because we're not fighting against the cops, we're fighting against the marathon. I propose that we go to Waterfront Park.
No!
I propose we go there. The marathon is taking place by there. We can protest there. We can protest along the marathon. We can come back here on Monday morning. That is an idea. I